Okay, here's Drew, and he's just gonna have a little talk with you.
Todd was using
Alright,
it,
we're
mother
talking
had to
about
get one,
today,
and you're like,
using
I'm copying
higher
everything, you had to go
using
get
higher
one.
thought function. Going
You
to
put
use
the
higher
carrots and the shittle in there and make
the higher function brains. People always say, oh, as humans we only use 8-10%
You
of
gotta
the
go
brain.
buy one.
Well, how do we use that 90%?
I don't know.
Well, it starts with awakening the pineal
Get
gland,
this thing
can
out
step
of
back
here,
a little
I
bit.
don't know
Or
what you brought it home for,
the
but
third
monkey
chakra,
see, monkey do.
or the angel
What?
chakra in the Vedic tradition. Right here, the Indam,
No,
the Chinese
I'm
refer to it as.
tired, I'm going.
And how do we do that? Well, we get at it using the R complex, or the lower part of the brain, and we climb up, and we stop using the mammalian or the limbic portion of the brain, and we start using the neocortex in the brain, or the human brain. This is why we call him Neo in the movie The Matrix, because it's representing the neocortex. So when we're using the neocortex, that's representing the chemical wedding, or the merger of male and female energies, or the left and right hemispheres of the brain being balanced, or the red and the blue being balanced in the green. So when this happens, this is enlightenment, if you will, and now we are no longer operating in these lower egotistical survival, fight and flight modalities. We are no longer operating in the lower chakras of the body. We are no longer operating in this money, sex, and greed and food modalities. We're now coming up and using our higher chakras of the body. We're operating.
Oh shit, this is a movie. I didn't know that.
We're using the higher functions in our body, the higher functions of our brains. We're no longer operating in a state of fear. We are now in a state of love. So in this state of love that we're operating in, we're no longer in this fight or flight modality, where when you're in fight or flight modality, you're preparing to run or to fight. So all the blood is trapped in our legs and in our arms. And this is nonsense. When we're eating dinner with our family, there's no reason to be in fight or flight modality. We should be relaxed. And when we're relaxed and we're not stressed and we're living in a state of love and not in a state of fear, the blood is not in the limbs. The blood is in the viscera, in the head, and it's in the chakras, and it's in the solar plexus. It's in the heart, the lungs, the throat, and the head. And you're getting blood flow going to and from the head. You're getting nutrients going to and from the head, and you can actually use that neocortex. So that's basically talking about the moving from the R complex and the mammalian limbic system of the brains to higher portion thought functions of the brain, and yeah, that's about sums that up. Yeah.
Do you want to touch on anything else right now?
What, do you have anything in mind in particular?
I don't know. Not necessarily. Not to put you on the spot.
Okay, we could also throw in
There we
the number 13 on that. It's very
Okay.
similar scenario, if you will.
Similar to the brain function?
Yeah, similar
Okay.
to the
All right.
what the number 13 represents is you are 6. The 6 means man, or one step from the divine, whereas the 7 means divine, or God. When you go from the 6 to the 7, you're adding 6 and 7. You're putting them together, adding 6 and 7 to go to the 13. So you're going to this Christ consciousness, if you will. So that's enough on that. We just enjoyed some great green smoothies. This is another thing that's helps you get a lot more nutrients to your brain. So that's what it's all about. All there is love, and fear is an illusion. So love and light.